of QVS in 1939. 83 years of Dean's history. This is the 80th Dean's Trophy final. Suva Grammar was the last southern team to win it 21 years ago outright as a Suva side. Who will it be today? It's Marist versus Grammar. Good afternoon, Bola Vinaka. We are live for the Vodafone Super Deans Under 18 final. Marist Brothers versus Suva Grammar, Churchill Park, Lautoka, Fiji Islands. Big crowd support for both Marist and Suva Grammar. And we have the opportunity now to check the two teams. Marist Brothers, Jesse Viramu and Emanuele Naivolosinga will be the props. Penny Lawaka at Huka. Chope Kingdom and Malaka Yalimaiwai in the second row. Ewaning Galovi and Nalani May, the flankers, and Soane Rasolo at number 8. Manu Bunimasi and Benjamin Naivalu at halves. Naivalu is the captain. Midfielders Choape Ravonimbola and Toma Tani Dakaulevu. The two wingers Mikaele Lewade and one is Mikaele Lewade, the other is Mikaele Senimbua, and at fullback is Brendan Sorn. Suva Grammar side, well, they've had to make some adjustments. Caleb Levadi and William Drenga the props. Levi Tawake is the captain at Huka. Inia Tundrau and Julian Vendre in the second row. Matayasi Tuisireli and Joshua Ngonewai, the flankers. Emanuele Temo at number 8. New halfback today, no Philip Baselala, Laisiasa Luke. Victor Singavo moves from 12 to 10. The two midfield backs are Mosese Nokelala and Isaac Rambaka. The two wingers, Elijah Raivembe and Gabriel Simpson, and Meli Pasi will run at fullback for Suva Grammar. So Grammar have had to make some changes. Singavo pushed from inside centre to fly half. Nokelala comes from the wing into the midfield backs. And Meli Pasi moving from fly half to fullback. So Suva Grammar, that's the brave crowd on the other side, and they went away earlier on for the girls' final, but they are back there in their place to watch the big final. Suva Grammar School and Marist, and now they walk out. Levi Tawake leads out Suva Grammar. Benjamin Naivalu leads out Marist. What a big moment for these boys. Chance for them to write their own legacy. So Grammar and Marist don't have much history over the last 83 years of the Deans. Marist, 4 wins and 2 times they shared the trophy. Suva Grammar, 1 win in 2001 and they shared the trophy with RKS in 2005. Grammar being the last southern team, the last Suva side to win the trophy outright in 2001. That was 21 years ago. The 2001 team beat RKS 34-10 at Lawanga Park in Singatoka, which was coached by the late Kuli Naudambalavu and had players like Sikapio Fiaki, Waisale Levola, Manoa Vosowai, Wame Lewaravu. And the team was captained by Joe Maitiro. And if you remember vividly, Maitiro, because he copped a card in the semi-finals, he couldn't play in the final. Well, The Honorable Prime Minister Josiah Vorenge Bainimarama is the chief guest, and he will meet the two teams as the formalities continue. It was a wonderful moment at Lawanga Park, and that was 21 years ago. None of these grammar boys in the final today were even born when Suva Grammar last won it outright. They were in their napkins when they won it in 2005 when they shared it. So a big moment for these grammar boys. The 2005 team was coached by Faleolo Wainingolo and had Den Domoni as the assistant and Ifaremi Tawake, the former Flying Fijian number 8 and captain, as technical advisor. Grammar and RKS drew 19 all. Some big names who went on to play some good rugby later on were Sailasa Saratimbao, who captained the team, Tevita Davumbati, also Elekena Bolakoro, and Ravai Fatiaki were in that grammar team. This is the Marist side. Marist, well, their former Marist scholar, an old boy, Vorenge Bainimarama, will surely say a word or two to this team. Marist, winners in 65, 69, 76 and 77. They shared the trophy in 72 with Laline and shared the trophy 78 with RKS. That was the last time that Marist held the trophy in 1978. 44 years later, can they win in Lautoka? That's the million-dollar question. Well, in semi-finals rugby, Grammar beat Natamboa 30-26. Marist beat Bapro 17-13. Well, you can feel the nerves in there. This is as big as it gets. This is the battle for the holy grail of Fiji secondary schools rugby. I will be helped in commentary by Master Sakuru. Master, what a big battle we anticipate. Marist against Grammar in Lautoka.
Definitely, Satish, and this is the game that all had been waiting for. And to make it even harder, the change of weather as suddenly will come into play. And of course, it will determine the new game plan that these two will bring to this game. And of course, with the crowd backing them, it will hype up the game itself. And of course, the skill set that they will have will be tested right to the very limit.
Well, pre-game ritual. Benjamin Nevalu lays the final rules for his side. And now the final prayer before they get into battle. This is Suva Grammar. Marist look for blessings from above. This side, no one gave them a chance, but they are here in the final. They turned up every Saturday for the last 2 Saturdays, and they have beaten champions. They beat the Eastern champion RKS in the quarterfinal. Last week they beat the Western champion Bar Provincial in the semi-final. And today, this evening, they face Southern champion Suva Grammar. Suva Grammar coming through, beating Natamboa last week and defeated Laleen in the quarterfinal. All Suva final for the first time in 83 years of Fiji schools rugby. Victor Singapore starts the 2022 Vodafone Super Deans final, and Marist carry it up straight away. That's Ewaning Galovi out from Boinimasi. Good work by Ngalovi. Set up there for Marist. Near 10 meters mark. Boinimasi looks for his options. By Naivalu, the captain. Marist, and that's into touch well. Right in front of Meli Pasi. Meli Pasi and everyone in Kaloko Levu village must be glued to their FBC Sports channel. Meli Pasi, the fullback of Grammar, is from that village. Levi Tawake from Nakelo in Tailevu to throw for Suva Grammar. Tawake, Tundrau gets it back for Raisiasa Luke, sends it with the kick downfield. High kick from Brendan Sawn, and Grammar, well, getting away well that time. It's there for Luke, delivers well. Singaval runs into heavy traffic, sets that up. Luke clearing, Levadi carrying that up, showed some power against Tani Dakao level. It's there for Luke. Luke releasing the pass as it's taken up by Ngonewai. Set up again for Grammar. Luke. Head down. Good work by Grammar. Luke. Let's it back. Trying to take that up is William Drenga. Grammar out from Luke again. Good simple rugby play. Levi Tawake, the captain. Luke digs in. Just doing the basics right, Grammar, at the moment. In these conditions, you play it tight, you hold it, and they've lost it. Ball knocked on, Marist over the top of that, and now Marist try and get away on the other side, and they're out into touch, but they'll come back for the knock-on by Grammar. Tevita Rokovereni, Fiji's #1 referee, is the man in control. Good defense by Marist that time. And Luke's pass there going back. That was Matai Tuisirelli knocking that on. It was that Julian Veindre. Had to see those numbers sometimes when it gets muddy. But this is Boinimasi. That was knocked on earlier by Julian Veindre of Suva Grammar, the second row forward. Here's William Drenga, the tight head prop for Grammar, nearest to the camera. Manu Boinimasi. Now they'll have to get up and set up again. Marist with the scrum. Well, let's see what Rocco Vereni says. He's talking to the Marist tight head prop, Nai Volasinga. Now, let's go. reset the scrum. Manu Bunimasi. Held, good work. Bunimasi. Now it comes out for Marist. Naivalu. High kick. This will test Grammar. Oh, good one. Took it well. Waiting, Luque. Slowing it down a bit and then puts the kick over the top. And it's a good kick. Good kick from Laisiasa Luque, the halfback of Grammar. Laisiasa Luque filling in the big shoes left vacant by Philip Basilala, who has been outstanding this season. He's away with the Fiji team on tour in New Zealand. So, let's wait. It's Penny Waka. Penny Lawaka with the throw, not good that time, and it's Grammar that have got it on their side. The referee says, come back, we'll take the scrum. Let's tidy it up. Penny Lawaka. Mistake in that line-out throw. He's knocked on by Iwan Ngalovi. By Marist. Luque got it out somehow. Who wants that? Oh, that was brilliantly taken that time by Lewede. And now Marist taking it up. Now Bolasiga. Good work, Marist. They've turned up to play again today. Kingdom. Now, here's Bunimasi. Head down, Yali Maiwai. Bunimasi gets into his captain Naivalu, shifting it well. Now the little shimmy and Brendan Zorn. Naivalu again, the 10 and 15 for Marist. They've been good over the last 2 weeks. Now, good setup that time by Marist. Bunimasi gets it, snipes. It's there for Marist, knock on. Manu Bunimasi tried to do it on his own, knocked it on. Big crowd at Churchill Park in Lautoka. Rain bath or what? They are not going to miss the action here. So Luque will feed near 22 meters mark, Grammar territory. Luque. Kick comes from Suva Grammar. Underneath there, very good work that time. Oh, power play that time by Senimbua. Now, it's set up for Marist. They're winning little battles, and that's what matters. Nearly went wrong there, but May picked that up. Ball lost. Turned over. Suva Grammar. Monewai. Out it goes from Luque. Taking that up, Brenga. Sets that up. Luque now again. Gets it away. Lost again. Marist pick it up. Galobi did well. Naivalu gets it away. Hani Vakaulevu shifted that ball. Marist caught with possession. It's there for Marist. Naivalu. Now head down, Kingdom. 10 meters mark. Grammar territory. Lob pass taken by Galovi. Ball lost. So mistakes at contact area, and that will be something that the players will have to watch out for, security of the ball. Ivanin Galovi knocking that on, the blind side flanker. Lysiasa Luque. So far so good. Luque. Now Luque gets it, goes with the kick again. And Senimboa waited for the bounce, which wasn't kind for him. And that will give Grammar some good territory, but it's Marist who will throw it into the line. Good kick from Lysiasa Luque. Brendan Zorn, fullback of Marist, has got links to Papua New Guinea. Now Marist over the top, missing it completely, and line out problem for Marist. It's difficult in the condition. They have to be patient. They have to be clear with the calls and make sure that the throw is correct, and then the jumpers have to be pinpoint with their timing, and that time that didn't work for them.
Mistakes come back to haunt them as they're totally giving possession away to the Grammar team.
Giving possession away in set piece will not help. So Luque taking that up. Now away it goes. Tuisirelli. Matai Tuisirelli, the blindside flanker of Grammar. This is Inia Tundrau, who plays for the Navakavu club in the Suva competition. Tuisirelli plays for Nambua club in the Koroturanga competition in Suva. Also played for the Suva 19s. Lysiasa Luque gets it back. Victor Singavo runs into a wall of Marist defense. Luque has got it, gets it out. Here's Levi Tawake, another Suva 19s player. Luque doing the job of delivery well. Now it's taken up by Grammar, set up well. Luque again there, delivers. Grammar breaking off that first tackle, and then over goes Tundrau. Now it comes out. Singavo gets the ball away and Grammar drop it. Offside Marist. Grammar gets the penalty. So dropped by Isaac Rambaka. He had a brilliant game last week against Natambua. And Levi Tawake says Meli Pasi will take the shot. And Grammar look for 3 points.
As you can see there, the Grammarians are actually standing close to each other. They are running off the shoulders of the ball carrier, and with that it augurs well in this wet condition, but very unfortunate on their occasion because of the slippery condition. They've lost that possession. The intention that they have is quite clear. They need to support one another, and of course with opportunities coming their way, they have to go in and grab those points, as I think the fullback Pasi will need to try and add those 3 crucial points.
So this is Lysiasa Luque. They've changed the kicker. Pasi was there, but now it's Lysiasa Luque. Lysiasa Luque. And it hits the upright. Marist, great pickup. Benjamin Naivalu. He's been outstanding. Number 10 for Marist over the last 2 weeks. Boy, Grammar hitting the upright, and Son comes away. That's a high kick that will test Grammar underneath, and they drop it. knock on. The high kick ploy from Marist pays dividends. Big high kick that time and missed by Mosese Nokelala, who was in Holy Cross last year. This is his first year in Grammar, first year of Dean's Rugby Taste. Mosese Nokelala not able to take that cleanly.
As we go for the water break here, what the two teams are actually trying to do is that they're going to test one another. And of course, it has totally changed the aspect of the game because of the wet condition. It would have been lovely if we had a dry condition to see the full drive from Marist as well as Grammar. But now they are using the high balls to gain the possession that they need. Of course, try and demoralize the opposition with those high balls and the attacks that they have. And definitely, somewhere something will go wrong and points should be coming in.
Great to see Tevita Rokovereni in control of the big final, and just saw him there chatting with the Marist tight head prop. Certainly clarifying something that the prop wanted to know, and that's great. It's great education at the same time happening. Now, Bunimasi, he got it at the back. Naivalu, 10-men rugby played by Marist and knocked by Suva Grammar. Merely Pasi. No, it was okay, so play on. Brendan Sawn. Now it's there for Marist. Sorry, it seemed like the Grammar boy knocked on. The ball probably just fell in front of him and stayed there. Grammar have got it. Now, Grammar take it up. Penalty advantage comes for Suva Grammar. Luque gets it back. Grammar went back. No advantage, Grammar. They'll come back for the penalty. Let's see what Grammar decide. Tackler didn't roll away. And Marist gets penalized for that. Will Luque have another shot? No, they're going to the corner. So Meli Pasi picks that up. They are going for territory. They will come back with set piece play, line out. So Suva Grammar, Levi Tawake now gets the message from his prop, who will go back and tell the jumpers over the top. Grammar not straight. Marist scrum. So line out trouble for both teams. 17 minutes gone. Boinimasi waits to put this in. Boinimasi has got it at the back. Naivalu, ball charged down. Marist pick it up at the back, and here's the run. What a break by Marist. Goes straight. Fullback Brendan Sawn. Marist put the long kick downfield. Gabriel Simpson. Now he tries to get away. It's at the back for Levi Tawake, the skipper. Leaves it for Laisiasa Luque. And he puts it touch on fall. So they go back from where he took the kick. What a run by Brendan Zorn, the fullback of Suva Grammar.
Definitely, they'll try to grab every opportunity that comes their way. And again, Marist standing tall in their occasion. The kick was actually shut down, and they were able to react very quickly and coming out strong on their occasion. But definitely, Suva Grammar had to come across in a very high speed and standing their ground on defense. Marist on the roll at this point in time.
Line out, and it's pulled down by Marist. Bunimasi gets it away. Naivalo into the middle. Head down, goes forward. Kingdom. Good work by Chope Kingdom. And the penalty is there. Held in the tackle. Not releasing. On top of that, well, he took it in. It was it Tuisirelli who was on top of that, I think. That was good work that time by Suva Grammar. At the breakdown, not straight, Levi Tawake. Second straight one that he's got. Not straight in that line out. 20 minutes of play gone.
Might look easy in the way they're throwing it in, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done there. And with this condition, it makes it really hard. And definitely with the nerves coming in, the mistakes are also crippling in from the two teams.
Great picture there to see all the umbrellas up at the back. Big crowd. Bunimasi to feed it in, 10 meters back. Grammar territory. Bunimasi gets that away. Naivalu. Taken well that time by Raidembe. And Marist will get the penalty. Naivalu knew that they were playing under penalty advantage, and he looked very casual the way he moved. Benjamin Naivalu has been an outstanding man in the competition in the finals.
I've been informed that the family is actually glued to their television set way back in Lambasa. This young man came through Holy Family, and of course now playing for Marist and doing quite well in that position. And of course the whole of the Holy Family Parish also having their bazaar today, and of course glued to their television set as well, seeing one of their sons playing for Marist.
That's great. Wherever you're watching this from, to all our servicemen, the military, the police, everyone overseas watching this. Bula Vinaka from Lautoka. And if you're watching it from Vanuatu, I'm sure there are few boys here from Vanuatu on both sides taking it up. Chope Kingdom. That's 22 meters mark. Grammar territory. Out quickly from Bunimasi. Here's Naivalu. Naivalu. Oh, that tackle. And the referee right there. Penalty to Marist. Dangerous tackle. And Marist get the penalty straight away. And Joshua Ngonewai, the flanker, could be in more trouble. The TMO will decide that. His intentions were bad.
Definitely.
Sure shot. Look at him. And dumping him.
There's some mitigating factors that they need to look into, but
Yes.
looking at what has been done, has been totally lifted off from the ground, and now we'll await the referee's decision on that one. And again, that can be very costly to Suva Grammar if it doesn't go their way.
Let's see what the TMO decides. I think it warrants a card. It's just which color it will be. Will it be the Suva Grammar jersey color or will it be the Marist jersey color?
Whichever way it will be, it will put a lot of pressure to the Grammar side, and definitely they'll need to put the edge together.
And then you have a penalty for Marist, and Brendan Sohn is a good kicker. So let's see what happens. So he's got the decision. He's calling out number 7, Joshua Ngonewai. Yellow card for Joshua Ngonewai. Penalty to Marist. And let's see what Marist will decide. Brendan Sohn is there. He's got the kicking tee in his hand. Dangerous tip tackle is the call, and now chance for Marist to take the lead.
If you're watching the replay after that, Satish, I saw a lot of respect between these two teams. Even though it was a bit malicious in the way the tackle was made, the Marist players just walked across to Tushirelli, shook his hand and came back. In the past, we would have seen tempers flaring at that point in time. But to see these young men in control, totally cool, is something that we need to see from our rugby players.
24th minute of play, and Brendan Sohn gives Marist the lead. Penalty from Marist, and Marist leads 3-0.
Grammar should be reading the signs now. They cannot be giving opportunities to Marist Brothers High School, especially with the class of Sean at fullback with his kicking abilities. And now, for the next 9 minutes or so, they'll be playing with 14 men.
Brendan Sohn with links to Lalibu province in Papua New Guinea. And he wants to follow in the footsteps of Chris Minimbi, the Naita Siri player, the Fijian Ndrua player. Flying Fijians also. So the fullback has given Marist the best of starts that they would have ever wanted. It's Marist leading Grammar 3 points to 0. Grammar also will play with 14 players, and that's the famous man from Marist is everywhere, cheering for them. He didn't dance at the Coca-Cola games, but he's dancing here.
Who else wouldn't Satish, especially if Marist is leading at 3 points, and of course that can be a telling factor. With the tails up at this point in time, it will be boosting their confidence, and of course they can go on with the positive during this first half.
So Melipasi will start from the center. Just over 10 minutes to play. First half, long kick downfield and taken brilliantly by Marist. Bunimasi that time quickly got it away, set up by Marist. Bunimasi gets it into Kingdom, and that's Ngalovi. He makes a good run. So it comes away back and dropped by Marist. Well, Benjamin Naivalu. That's the pressure of finals rugby. And the slippery condition. Well, the Marist captain knows he's put his team under pressure now. So here's Laisiasa Luke. Big scrum by Marist, but it's Grammar that have got it. Luke. May tried to get over that one and knock on Grammar. So Marist will get the scrum. Knock on from Grammar, ruled by the referee. Marist, Veramul, Lawaka, Naivola Singa put on a big show, the front three that time. And here, they've got the feed. Boinimasi, 26 and a half gone. Just one Brendan Son penalty has got Marist leading. Boinimasi gets it to the back. Marist take their time, but they've put it into the safety of the touch on this side of the field. The pressure still on the Marist line with Grammar to throw the line out inside Marist 22. Levi Tawake, he needs to get this one right. Line out trouble for Suva Grammar earlier. Let's see, short line out called by Suva Grammar. Can he get this right? In the front, Tawake. Set up there for Suva Grammar, Luke, and ball went back. Grammar, pick up and go. About 7 meters, 8 meters away from the try line. Marist was Rasolo trying to win it. That's Yali Maiwai that took it forward for Grammar. Now Luke digs in, gets it away. Grammar head down and into the heavy traffic again. It's still there for Grammar. Now picked up. Good defense by Marist. Still there for Grammar. Good opportunity. Let's see how they execute this. They've got it in amongst the forwards and they are working hard, Grammar. But they haven't made much ground. They've went lateral. Now some ground made as Marist try and keep him up. And the penalty will come for Grammar. Let's see what Grammar decides. Will they tip? Will they take the scrum? Victor Singhaval lets Luke call the shots. Tip. Grammar sets that up. Now looking to go again. In the corner, and Gabriel Simpson, as he put that down, referee will want to check that, but Grammar from set piece play into Gabriel Simpson, and well, the boy from Sabu Sabu, first time playing in the Dean's competition. Has he got this right? Let's check it.
Good skills there from the grammarians. They were actually pumping up right there in the middle. And look at the skills. He had just to twist around and an overflick pass. Just enough for Simpson to dive through as we await the referee's decision.
Now this, Grammar, now that comes over. And he put that down well. Gabby Simpson. I think he got it right.
If Grammar is to make a statement, it has to be through a try. And as we await the decision from the referee has awarded it as well, and they've made a big statement. Grammarians Massachusetts from Burimago will definitely be waving his flag at this point in time. He was wearing his Grammarian t-shirt from yesterday, and I think it's worth doing it now with Grammar taking the lead 5 points to 3.
Well, everyone watching at Koro-san Resort, including Gabby Simpson's father, Rodney Simpson, who's a dive instructor and runs a dive operation business there, Bolabanaka. Gabriel Simpson has scored the first try of the 2022 Vodafone Super Deans final. 5 points to 3, Grammar leads. Marist will certainly have to dig deeper. Sayasi Fuli, the Fijiana Sevens coach, is in the Marist camp as technical advisor, and Grammar hook away that conversion, but this is the first try scorer of the final, Gabriel Simpson. Grammar set that up well, and then it was turned by Tuisirelli, the blindside flanker, and then into Gabriel Simpson. And this boy who played for Dhakaundrove in 2019 in under 14 Kachi rugby. He's only 17 years old, playing up, but he's doing a good job of that. Now Benjamin Naivalu fires it downfield, and it's banged downfield by Suva Grammar. Right on the halfway mark, Marist with the throw. Good kick from Victor Singavo.
Very interesting to note there as well, Satish. They went in with the tie with the men down, and it was one of the flankers which has been yellow carded, and yet they still had an opportunity to keep it in the heavy traffic and going in for the try. A big plus to Suva Grammar.
Yes, absolutely. 14 men Suva Grammar have got the try. So 3 minutes to play on our time. Not straight in the line out. So line out shambles in Lautoka rain for both Grammar and Marist. And the halftime buzzer goes, so we'll have the scrum before and the last play before we finish. Suva Grammar, 1 try to nothing. Gabriel Simpson with the try for Grammar. Luque. Oh, big drive by Marist. That's a tight head one by Marist. So Marist now hold, and now they come in. Good run that time. Penalty comes. Yes. He was held. He couldn't do that. Penalty to Grammar. And I think they'll be happy to kick that out and go to the break. 5 points to 3. Half time in the Vodafone Super Deans Trophy final. It's Suva Grammar with a try to Gabriel Simpson, leading Marist brothers 5 points to 3. Well, this was the try as Grammar went up, and Matayasi Tuisirelli just dropping the ball into Gabriel Simpson, and he was fast in taking that and going over the line and dotting it down. Gabriel Simpson, the try for Grammar, and Grammar leads Marist 5-3, half-time in the under-18 final. Welcome back. Both teams are back on, and we will be underway any moment. Big Marist crowd, big Grammar crowd. It's Suva Grammar leading Marist 5 points to 3. Well, we're about to witness the last 35 minutes of Dean's Rugby for this year. And what a welcome it has been, and Grammar makes the mistake. Victor Singavo straight out from the start. 110 to the other. Naivalu with the kickoff. Singavo makes the mistake. Offside. Grammar. Marist gets the chance to take the lead straight up. They call up Brendan Sawn. Victor Singavo. Just came on his chest and off. Unlucky that time. So Brendan Sawn can take Marist in front in the first minute of the second half. Marist have not seen the Dean's Trophy for 44 years. The last time they lifted the trophy. That's Brendan Sawn. 6-5. Marist. Second minute of second half.
Sean once again putting out that he is the danger man. And I've said this earlier in the first half that the Suva Grammar must take heed of that, because Sean can kick from any side of the field. In that one, right in front of the post, it was a piece of cake for him, and now Marist regains the lead.
6-5 Marist. Marist, as I said, last time that they won the trophy outright was 77, and in 78 they shared it with RKS. Their skipper that time was Ratumeli Saumbulinayal, who's 64, 65 years old now. A lot of Marist old boys here at Churchill Park who are 44 years old, 43 years old, were not even there that time. So this will be priceless if they win it. Now it's there for Suva Grammar. Singavo gets that back, comes on the side, and Levade makes the tackle, high tackle, penalty advantage for Suva Grammar. Luke Tundrau set up for Grammar. Still penalty advantage for Suva Grammar. Luke fires that back. Grammar getting away, putting the kick over the top. They know they were playing under penalty advantage, and now they'll get it. Meli Pasi was the one who got that and put the chip over the top. And that's Mikhaile Lewade with the tackle. Marist. Meli Pasi. Referee wants to check.
If they were to ask my opinion, Satish, it would be a caution for the young man from Marist. Nothing much there, because the player was actually going down, and on that occasion it was a slap from the top, trying to just hold him back. And of course a warning will do, but again we'll have to wait for the referee's decision, as he had called for the TMO.
Mikhaile Lewade called out. So this is a TMO call. Yellow card. He's going for the card. Red card. Well, that's about the impact. But Joshua Ngonewai did more harm in that tackle than that one. That's what I think.
Definitely, it was a total lift off the ground before dumping the Marist player. But now
look at that. Look at it again. Where is that hit? He didn't go in with the shoulder. I don't think so. But the TMO has made the call and the Marist player is out of the game. Well, we'll go with what the TMO did. Otherwise, you and I will get into trouble, and we don't want that. Now, red card Marist, Mikaele Lewede, TMO making the call that was a dangerous tackle and a tackle that was right to the head. Now we get it out as Julian Vendre Levi Tawake. Out it goes. Now Suva Grammar. And that ball is lost. Went back. Carry on. Marist. Playing with 14 players. They need everything that they've got to contain this Grammar side now. Well, let's go back to that. You said only a caution would do. I would have been happy with a yellow card, but I think not a red. That's what I think.
Definitely, and that is the call of the TMO anyway. And what Marist really needs to do now is to play smart. With one man down for the rest of the game, they really need to play smart, and they seem to be lacking options in their kicking game.
Now, over the top, big throw. Grammar, Joshua Ngonewai. Taking that up, well, Suva Grammar, they are rumbling now. Marist would have felt a little bit with that red card, and they'll need to shift the gear, change it. Otherwise, this Grammar side will take control, and they go on towards the right. Held the time, and Grammar have got it on their side. Now it comes back to Isireli. Head down and sets that up. Looking for it. Out it comes. Luque has got it. Now Luque once again. Comes away. Grammar channeling the pass, then straightening it up. This is Mosese Nokelala. Celebrated his 18th birthday last week, or earlier this week, sorry. So this will be a great birthday present if they win. They've got a penalty advantage. Suva Grammar picked up that time by Caleb Levadi. Grammar still keeping it in the heavy traffic. Ball lost. Come back for that penalty. Offside, Marist. Well, in these conditions, one man down, it'll certainly take its toll on you.
And they're going for that 3-point. As I've said, they really need to play smart now. Grammar knows that Marist will now be playing like men possessed. They know that they are men down, and they'll try their level best to maintain that lead, and that's what they're going to do. Force them into mistakes, get closer to the post, force them into mistakes, and of course they'll call in their ace kicker to add those extras, and definitely they can take this game out.
So Meli Pasi steps up to the mark, and Pasi has the opportunity now in the 10th minute of play to put Grammar in the lead by 2 points. Pasi, 11th minute of play, and Pasi's penalty makes it now Grammar 8, Marist 6. The lead has changed 3 times in this game now.
Marist need to pull their acts together with 14 men on the field of play. Definitely they'll try and come back with just a difference of 2 points. A penalty will do to put them back on the lead. But again, that will need a lot of hard work, not a lot of coordination from the 14 men on the field of play. And of course, they need to maintain their discipline as Grammar continues to roll.
So now, Suva Grammar in front by 2. Not safe, but they have the lead on the scoreboard. That's what matters, as Naivalu sends it downfield and Singapore knocks it again. Same 10 to 10, and Singapore second mistake from that knock on. Marist, 1 man down, they're up for the scrum. He did lose that, Singapore lost control. Buinimasi, Marist on 22 meters mark, Grammar territory. It's at the back. Penalty comes, and like you said, Brendan Sawn will be called up just like that. Marist has the chance now, and that is against this man, Matayasi Tuisirelli.
Next tactical play from the Marist brothers, high school students, and of course it will be a delay tactic. It will be forcing the other team to commit mistake, and that will be the call of the day for Marist, because they know they are down by 1 man, and they must not allow to creep into their mindset that they are 1 man down, but more so to motivate them to work harder and put more points on the board, even though they are 1 man down.
Big Marist crowd. Full marks to everyone that travelled or came here in Lautoka to support Grammar and Marist. Now, th minute of play, and he's missed it. Brendan Sawn. Kick missed. So Grammar leads Marist 8 points to 6. Will that come back to haunt Marist at the end of it? Ben Naivalu puts it up high with the kick. Grammar have it. It's there for Grammar. Luque at halfback. Bassi fires it downfield. Brendan Sorn. Sorn, good step, good run, good power, good play by Brendan Sorn, sitting it up, away from Bunimasi, head down and forward. Now, away by Marist, Benjamin Naivalu looks for territory, puts it over the Grammar defence, and Simpson goes back. He's got it on his side. It's there for Suva Grammar. Support arriving. Luque waits for that. Looks like he'll go for the kick, yes. And that is still in, so Brendan Sorn has got it. Sorn. Good work by Sorn. But he gets caught now. It's there for Marist. Kingdom takes it up. Good clean out. Now, Bunimasi waits for it. Gets it infield. Turned. That's a good run, but good defense also by Grammar. Away from Bunimasi. Now taking it up that time. Naivola Singa. Away from Bunimasi. Naivalu sends a flat pass. Taken up by May. He sets that up. Comes back from Naivalu. Kingdom gets it back in. Grammar defending. Marist with a good passage of play. May again. Ball lost. Now it was okay. Referee says that's fine. It became sideways. Now it's there for Marist. Naivalu gets it into Brendan Sorn. Flat pass, that's okay. Now Marist take it up. Bunimasi. Good passage of play by Marist. Kingdom has got it. Grammar over the top of that, and the penalty will come. And that, I think, was Tundrau. Inia Tundrau. The second row forward. Over the top of that, and Kingdom couldn't get that back. Mistake by Marist, and Grammar win a crucial penalty at the breakdown.
It seems that Suva Grammar has become a specialty take for them on that occasion. They've won a lot of turnovers. They are very quick to the ruck area, and their body position is quite low, making it really hard to displace them in the ruck. And that is good skills, I would say, for the grammarians.
So good work by Inia Tundrau as they go for the water break. It's Grammar that leads by 8 points to 6. And I tell you what, that it could have been 9-8 in favour of Marist. Brendan Sorn needed to nail that. You get the opportunity, one man down in the conditions that we have in Lautoka. You have to make that count. And that time Marist failed. Can they have anything in the final quarter that remains is to be seen. But Grammar at this moment, by 2 points ahead, they're 2 points ahead, and they also will need to work hard. It's a good battle so far.
Definitely, the forwards are actually evenly matched. It's the individual skill set of each individual, especially the breakdown area, that is becoming the telling difference between the two teams. And Grammar seems to be so good at that, and the turnovers have been really coming out for the grammarians.
So Grammar got a new hooker, and that's Ratu Raivalita. Now Luque. Brendan Sorn. Sorn puts a long high kick up. And knocked on by Grammar. It's picked up straight by Sorn. And Sorn takes it up. So good work by Marist over there. The kicks doing the work for them. Naivalu sends it out again. And now Galovi into the new man that's on. That's Josiah Mbukula. So thrown infield, a Grammar man, hey, that's Brendan Sorn who's down. That will be a big blow for Marist. Now, away from Bunimasi. The medical staff looking at Brendan Sawn. Galovi takes that up, the blindside flanker. Referee says penalty, Grammar. Held in the tackle on the ground, not releasing, was Iwane Galovi. And Brendan Sawn is down in back play.
That will be a big blow if Sean will be leaving the field of play. But again, as we see it there, it is the grammarians who are coming really quick in numbers in the ruck area, and that's how they're able to turn it around. But again, they need to work as a unit, and Marist need to do that as well. And most of the time, when the turnovers are actually occurring, it's the Marist players who are going individually. Galovi going by himself, and totally outnumbered by the grammarians, and they're able to turn that one around. And that is something that Marist need to improve on, as they can easily turn this around. Look at Galovi once again by himself, and look at the numbers, the yellow jerseys there, two of them with their feet spread out wide, and their body mass close to the ground. Very hard to displace them, as we see the replay there. Three of them taking charge of Sean and falling heavily onto the ground. Definitely it could be an injury that is keeping him down this far during this point in time.
So Suva Grammar fans there. So let's wait. Brendan Sawn, I think his final is done. He's going to be carried off the field of play. And what a blow for Marist. Well, Grammar got William Kung as their physiotherapist. Brendan Sawn is a good player, and we only hope that he recovers, gets better, and gets back to playing rugby. Well, Suva Grammar support and fans there trying to capture the moments, because this, if they win, will be historical. So we've got Rivalita to throw it into the line. Rivalita gone wrong. It's on the Marist side. Play on, knock on. Marist, they've got it. Advantage. Now into Galovi. Galovi takes it up. Marist, Grammar again on the top of that, but will come back for the knock on that time in the line out, and knock on from Grammar. Just over 13 and a half minutes to play. It's been a tight affair in this one so far. The lead has changed 3 times. Grammar leading 8-6. Bunimasi at the back. Naivalu lifting it, but it doesn't go. Making territory, it went lateral. It's there for Suva Grammar. Luque slows it down, and now Grammar firing it downfield. Marist all the time in the world to work this, and here goes Josefa Matawalu. He gets caught in possession. Trying to come through the time, Meli Pasi, but it's there for Marist. Now Bunimasi holds that and gets it away. Big kick downfield. Grammar. Pasi goes back to Pickett. He was lucky that time. And Marist fielding that well. Getting it in field to Captain Naivalu. Sends a high one down. Taken well. Now, fullback at the back is Joseph Fox. So Fox is the new fullback. He's got his birthday coming up next Friday. So he'll be looking for something special here. to celebrate with, as it's Suva Grammar. Raidembe that kicks it downfield. Now Bunimasi. Fox. Kicking battle. Victor Singavo, he wants to kick too. Goes up high. Bunimasi. Dived over there. It's there for Marist. And the penalty comes. Grammar off their feet. Victor Singavo penalized. So Benjamin Naivalo fires this out and it doesn't find touch, and it's there for Grammar. Pasi sends it back, taken well by Fox, and he puts it over the top, and that looks like a good kick, and Suva Grammar go back to pick that up, and they put it out. No, it's not out. Let's play on. Now Marist take it up. Galovi makes the run. Ball is there. Marist bring it. They take it up. Quick ball out, and therefore Marist, ball lost by JC Veramu. Penalty comes for Marist. I think they've got Buakula there who can kick. Now let's see what Marist decides. They will kick for goal, I'm sure. Naivalu is there. That's what he will tell the referee there. And now, let's see who they call up. Number 24, 23. No? Let's wait. Number 24, Josiah Buakula.
This will be very interesting. They've already missed out on one, and their ace kicker is out of the field of play. New pressure to the new kicker as well, and they'll be crossing their fingers, the Marist fan. But again, if this goes through, they put a nose up front, and that makes it very interesting in the dying stages of this game. He needs to concentrate.
26th minute of play. Can he take Marist ahead by 1 point? If he puts this over, it'll be 9-8. Marist, Buakula. No, he's missed it. So, 2 penalty misses as Suva Grammar come away with it. Now, Luque looks for that. Takes it back, sends it back for Pasi to fire it downfield. Fox runs with it and does a good job setting it up. It's there for Marist. New halfback is Johnny Daoni. Marist set up by Naivola Singa. Daoni gets it out. Taking it up is Yali Maiwai. He sets it up. 10 meters mark, Grammar territory. Away it goes from Daoni. Sweeping tackle. Penalty advantage for Marist. They get it out. Now, Josefa Matawalu. Good work by Marist. They set it up. Coming out for Naivola Singa. He takes it up and sets it up. Grammar over the top of that. No, Marist, they've got it. Daoni gets it out. Tried the drop goal. They'll come back for the penalty. What do they do now? That's 40 meters. Out. Let's see what Marist decides. No, they'll take the kick for territory. Johnny Daoni. So, dangerous tackle at the feet. Now they'll take the kick. Marist, take your chances.
40-meter kick it would be. But look at this tackle once again. It's a 6-inch tackle. It's quite dangerous as well, and that is where the penalty is coming from. The referee already showing that would be a penalty, and definitely another added pressure to the Marist side. He needs to take his time. He needs to be very cool with this. He needs to concentrate because everything hinges on this kick.
Buakula. Second chance for him. He kicked 2 penalties against Lalin to win the quarter-final. Buakula. Not this time. And Grammar can breathe a little easy for now.
They'll be counting their lucky stars, the grammarians, because those were 2 opportunities that have gone begging, and that would have been 12 points to 8 if he had gone through. But again, this is what it's all about. Rugby at its very best, and with the skills that these young boys have and the condition that they are playing in, we can only salute the effort that they are making down at the ground at this point in time.
About 5.5 minutes to play. Marist missing 3 penalties, which could have got them in the lead, but here's Galovi. Marist playing with 14 men, playing very well so far. They've got another penalty advantage. Tekla didn't roll away, so they come in field with it. Taking it up, setting that up, Marist. Now Daoni looking for it. Naivalu gets it, gets the pass away. Marist, they've got it. Now, taking it up, Senimbua. Naivalu puts the kick over the top. Who's chasing for it? Oh, ball lost as Fox was racing up for that. Now Grammar come away with it. It's all stopped. And they'll go back for the knock-on from Joseph Fox. Now the assistant referee is in. This is interesting times.
Definitely, and the place where they're calling it will be a plus if it is given to Marist. But again, let's see what the decision will be.
So he's calling out the Grammar man. So just a caution there for Mosese Nokelala. A player is injured, so they want him to be replaced before they go. That was Naivalu, right?
Yes, Naivalu.
Is Benjamin Naivalu going out? I can't see that at the moment, but we'll try and confirm. So Marist, Pippin, take it forward. Jovelisi Talili. Chance here for Marist. They're in the red zone. Galovi. Grammar coming over the top of that, but Marist, they've got it. Set up well. Now Daoni. Daoni looks to go to the blind side. Still Daoni. Marist get in there. They drive and they go over the top. But I think the Grammar boys underneath there. Johnny Daoni. Boy, that halfback. What a snipe.
You read that really well. He knew that everybody was sliding towards the left, and he had a lot of speed to show as well. And he was able to sneak away from the would-be defenders of Grammar. Very fortunate for Grammar on that occasion. Quite a light player. They were able to lift him up. And now we are going to check on the grounding. Look at Downey going to the right and back to the left, and supported by his big force there, right over the line. But Grammarians, very smart, coming right down and lifting it up. Now the referee needs to check the grounding at this point in time.
Joshua Gonewai, boy, he did well to just stop Daoni. But then he was taken over, and you can see the ball is held up. No try. Sure. For this one. They can check as many angles as they want. It'll be held up. It'll be a 5-meter scrum.
Good effort there by the grammarians and good understanding on defense play as well. Now we await the decision of the referee, but from where we are sitting, it seems that the ball was actually held up. Good work from the grammarians defenders.
Well, let's wait for the TMO. No try. Held up. Scrum 5. The pressure remains. Oh, it'll be a line dropout, right? It's a line dropout. So, line dropout. Good work by Suva Grammar's Emmanuel Temo. That time in defense. Line dropout, Suva Grammar. Lysiasa Luke. Just about a minute to play. Marist. Clever that time from Senimbua. Marist have it. Luke did well. That was Daoni who did well. Sorry. And Marist set it up again. One last chance for Marist. High kick. Testing the Grammar defense. And, well, he had got up there. But couldn't put it. Soane Rasolo. Boy, knocked it on. If he took that. Just unlucky. The number 8 for Marist.
Good aerial battle as well. He keeps his eyes on the ball, and I think he went a bit too early on that occasion. And that another try gone begging for Marist. And all the opportunities are coming their way, but those very small mistakes are costing them the points that they daily miss.
Boy, 14-men Marist have certainly played their hearts out in the second half after their winger, Lewade, was sent off. Chone Daoni waits for Luke, who will feed the scrum. Big drive by Marist. They've won the tight end. Now, here come Marist. Very close to the line. Marist have got it set up. Grammar can't afford to give a penalty away here. They have to be very disciplined. Now Marist. Still there for Marist. Anxious moments for the Grammar fans. I'm sure Ngalovi carries that up well. It's there for Marist. Available. They hit again. Have they got numbers on the other side? I think they have. Daoni calls up Ngalovi. Gives it to Ngalovi. Now it's there. Now Daoni looks the other way. Still in amongst the forwards. Heavy traffic. Marist have got it. Now they're calling for it the other way. Very close to the try line. Ball comes back. And the referee has stopped it. Now, we've got less than 4 minutes to play. So, TMO will check this. Let's check this. That's a high tackle, right? Ball went back. The ball went back, right? checking. Is he over the line there?
According to the line, he's already over from the way that he
And
went
then
down
the ball spins out.
before the ball actually coming out from his grips.
Right. Like, see, he goes in there. Watch the ball. That's the ball there, right? He's over the line. That's how I see it. And then the ball just gets away.
Grammarians are putting all in their defense.
Let's check again, right? Look at him, look at him. And watch the ball. Number 8, that's the ball. Soane Rasolo. Boy, what a big call for the TMO.
Definitely put them to a test at this point in time, because there's a lot of pressure and the boys are actually putting their body there on the line. Pile of bodies there. Very hard to tell.
Now let's wait. Now watch the rugby ball. There he goes. Now watch the rugby ball. Where it is. And you'll see the ball go on the ground. There.
The image of the ball actually coming across there. But
Right.
what I'm worried of is the arm that goes around the neck as well. That
Right.
could be a penalty. But again,
Penalty try. And I don't know. Let's see how it goes.
this will be very interesting.
I know.
Tough call for the referee. Tough call for the TMO.
It's a TMO call. No try. Penalty to Marist. High tackle. Penalty to Marist right in front.
Will
No.
they take the three-pointer?
They will. Now, this is the moment of truth. Marist fans already celebrating. Whoa! Great drama in this game.
They've changed the kick as well. Now, gentleman in jersey number 25.
Veramo Wanganindrola. Veramo Wanganindrola has the weight of the whole Marist community on his shoulders. He puts this over. He can win the Deans for Marist after 44 years. Ho ho, boy, this is big.
And with that, Satish, we cannot say that he can do it with his eyes closed because of the history, because of the weight of what he's about to do.
Wanganindrola. He needs to connect that well. He needs to guide it well. Wanganindrola. He's put it over. Marist. 9-8. Marist fans can blow the roof away at Churchill Park. 2 minutes to play.
I salute the Marist team. Remember, they're playing with 14 men, and they've been playing like men possessed in the last 15 minutes. They've given their all. They were given 2 opportunities. They missed it. Now on the dead, they were able to go through that one, and of course, they'll give their all in these last 2 minutes as Marist continues to go on the roll.
Marist now, Daoni. If they win this with 14 men, boy, that'll be big. And the knock-on goes from Grammar. Marist have the scrum. Marist fans look on the other side. They are celebrating already. Just over a minute to play. Suva Grammar. Can Marist end the 44-year drought?
They put all their effort. Their key players are out of the field of play. They've been injured. And now those that have been on the reserve bench are rising to the occasion. And together with them are the fans on the embankment as well as in the grandstand, even in the bus. They're still watching. And of course, that's how it is. 44 years in the making. 1 point is the difference. And that is almost like soccer.
1 minute to play. You know, as they say, it's not over till the fat lady sings, so not yet. You still have a minute to play. But Marist fans look very confident. They believe that the team has delivered. 3 penalties for Marist. 2 to Brendan Sawn. 1 to Veramo Wanganindrola. And Wanganindrolas could be the winner. Who knows? Can Grammar come back? Marist leading 9-8. Scrum. Grammar needs a big scrum here. Joy for Marist at the moment. Will they celebrate right on that road trip to Suva? In the final minute on our time. Marist 9, Grammar 8. What a game. 4 times the lead has changed. Marist beat the Eastern champion. Marist beat the Western champion. Marist can beat the Southern champion. Daoni throws it back. Marist are the Super Deans champions. Marist are the giant slayers. Marist beat all the champions in finals rugby. Marist are the kings of schools rugby. Marist Brothers High School. It's taken them 44 years. No one believed in them. They fought hard to beat Gospel in the Southern Division in that qualifier in extra time. They were nothing. Everyone thought that RKS will wallop them in the quarterfinal. If anyone gave Marist a chance, well, I don't know who that was. But this Marist team turned up every Saturday over the 3 Saturdays in the finals, and they delivered it. They beat Laline in the quarterfinal. Then they accounted for Bar Pro in the semi-final. And today, they have beaten the Southern champion Suva Grammar. We are Marist. And whatever else was written there, this bunch of Marist ruggers have written their name in history books. Marist are the Vodafone Super Deans champions. They fell short in 2015. They fell short in 2016. But here, that was a great picture. Marist have reigned supreme. The red fire burns the brightest. Marist are the champions. They were down 5-3 at halftime. They came back to take the lead. Brendan Sawn, 2nd minute of play. Then Meli Pasi got a penalty on 11 minutes, and Grammar led 8-6. Then, 33rd minute, Veramo Wanganindrola stepping up to jab the penalty over, and Marist wins 9-8 by a single point. What a courageous effort. 14 men Marist. Brave play by the players.